Hey everyone, it's Nezzle. Welcome back to my channel, Nezzle. And today I am going to share with you some of my tips to having a happier mood and just feeling more energized and productive during this quarantine period that we are all going through. Now, whether it is that you are working from home or you are a self-employed person who is unable to conduct business currently, if you're a student that is studying at home, or whatever the case may be, I'm going to share with you some of my tips and tricks to feeling more motivated so that I get more done on a daily basis. So if that's something that you're interested in seeing, then keep watching. And as always, like this video if you like it. Leave a comment letting me know your thoughts on it. If you find the tips helpful, if you have any tips that you have tried that I have not mentioned, I would love to know what they are, and I'm sure other persons would love to know what they are as well. So comment below so that everyone can benefit from them during this time, and subscribe if you're new, or if you haven't yet, subscribe. Once you subscribe, you will be notified every time I post and you won't miss out on anything. So I'm going to start firstly by showing you what my first tip is, and that is to make myself look better, because as they say, when you look good, you feel good. So I'm going to start by doing that. So I'm going to show you guys just a little basic thing that I do to make myself feel prettier and happier in the morning to get my day off to the right start. So let's make this face look cuter. So I'm in the bathroom right now, and the first thing that I try to do is to brush my teeth and wash my face. So let's get that done. Once my teeth are brushed, then I wash my face. I use this Clean and Clear morning brush. Pretty simple, just to wash off all the sleep, you know. Just work it in there. Yeah. I decided to change my top. The one I had on before was an older one. It had like tears. I had slept in it. So anyway, I'm just going to put a little bit of oil on my face. Now this is not the actual oil. I do use this in my hair. But when this one was finished, I put a little bit of coconut oil in it. So I'm just going to put a little tip. I'm going to put a little bit more just to show you how I do it. And I put a little just on my fingertips. And I massage it into my skin like that. And it leaves my skin all soft and supple and glowy. And it's pretty simple. And then once I'm finished with that, I address the brows. So I just use a simple brow pencil. I don't go for anything fancy. I actually really just like this Gabriella pencil in brown, but I need the mirror. I'm going to use this little one here so you can see what I'm doing. But usually I just, use that one. So I just fill it in, like just nothing much. Just something a little basic. Then I love to have some earrings. So for today, I'll just wear my little earrings here. I just always feel cuter with my earrings in. And then I just release my hair so that, it's not under any kind of, the end of it. It's not under any kind of pressure. And I spray. This is a concoction that I've made again, so it does not come in this. It has a bit of this in it, but I mix like a bunch of oils and stuff. If you want to see what I do, tell me, and when it's finished, I will make it and show you guys what I put in it. So either way, I just spray my rings. And the last but most important step is my lip. Now, I don't always put on lipstick at home, but when I'm recording, I like to have it. And right now, I don't get a chance to wear my lipsticks much, so I'm going to take advantage of that. So let me pick one from my collection. Where is this hair supposed to? Right, okay. Yes, okay. Anyway, so this is one of my favorite lipsticks. It is a Milani, it's an old one. It's called Uptown Mauve. Cover up. And there we have it. So that's step one. Make yourself look cuter, and that will automatically improve your mood because you look in the mirror and you're like, oh, I look good. Right? Alright, on to step two. Step two is to make your bed. And for some people, they may say you should make your bed first thing, but I like to make myself look cute and then make my bed. So make your bed because one, it prevents you from going back into it and being a lazy bum all day. And two, if nothing else, you can say that you did one thing today, and that was that you made your bed. So make your bed. And I'm actually going to go ahead and change the sheets on my bed as well, because that also helps to boost your mood, knowing that not only is your bed made, but you have fresh, clean sheets to lie on when you're ready to go back to bed in the night. Or at least later in the evening when you have accomplished some of the things that you have set out to do for the day.
About to leave, already packing, come with me, I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions, we'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow, we can't miss out. I'm done living life with the light.
And don't mind the mismatched pillowcases. I really need to get some like plain white or some kind of plain color. We only have one set, and that's the set I just took off. So we just usually put these under the bigger pillows, so it's not a problem. So don't judge.
I'll die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me.
Oh my gosh, guys, I really need to open my windows because simply making my bed gave me a sweat. But that is a good thing, because one of the other things I would recommend that you try to do if you are trying to improve your mood is to get a bit of a sweat in. So whether it is to go for a little walk, whether it is to do a workout indoors, whatever it might be, it definitely helps to get moving and to just get your blood pumping. So for me, simply doing that helped, I guess, because I am practically in a sauna right now because all of the windows are closed. Our neighbors have a tendency to burn, so sometimes I leave the windows closed to prevent all the smoke from coming in. But today seems to be a sunny day, so I think I'm going to open the windows. So that will lead me into step number 4. So number 3 was to get some exercise. I am not going to really do any exercise right now. If you saw my last video, you know that I damaged my foot. It's not bad, I can walk on it now, but nothing extra. But do some exercise, even if it's just some stretching, you know, like you stretch out your hands. If it's just going for a calm, relaxing walk, try and do something, because it will definitely help to improve your mood. Step 4 is to let some light into your room. Now, I already opened some of the windows because, you know, light helps to make the videos look better, but I'm going to go ahead and open up the rest and open the windows and all of that, so that we have a beautiful, bright room. And that also helps to get your mood up, because when you're seeing sunshine, provided you're living somewhere where you see a lot of sunshine, and in some places sunshine is not a luxury. Thankfully, where I live in Grenada, we do have sunshine most days. But if you do have that luxury of opening your window to sunshine, fresh air, all of that, then do it. It definitely will help to improve your mood and give you a bit more of a desire to get some work done and to have a productive day. Tip number 5 is to go outside and get some fresh air. If you have a dog, you could probably use that time to take him or her for a walk, or you could just go for a stroll. As I mentioned before, exercise helps, but fresh air, guys, fresh air. If you're able to go outside and go for a walk and go about, then I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Come on. I actually have a chair that I like to come outside here and sit on sometimes, or I sit on the tree. So like, we have a plum tree right here, so sometimes I come and sit on it. It's the perfect opportunity to see if there are any new plums, but the plums are ripening really weirdly this year, like here. And Cashew just decided to pee on my plum tree. But anyway, that is tip number 5. You can go outside, find a relaxing spot to sit and come away from there and just enjoy some sunshine, maybe have a plum or whatever you're able to get in your area and get that fresh air, get that vitamin D. It is so important if you are not going out as much, not leaving your house as much. Like I know for me, I even bought vitamin D supplements, but really all I need to do is come outside. Cashew, stop. All I really need to do is come outside, sit on the street for a few minutes every few hours or so, and I've got my vitamin D. So after you get some fresh air and you have spent some time with your dog or maybe a friend or whoever you decide to go for that walk with, or so if you're able to, then hydrate. And I know that might seem simple and it's like, okay, why does that need to be a tip? But honestly, if you're not drinking enough water, that can affect your mood and everything. Our bodies are made of water. We need water to be healthy, and if we're not drinking enough water, then we are not being physically healthy, which ultimately affects our mental health as well. Water also helps to flush the toxins out of our bodies, and that is also a plus. So drink your water, guys. So the next tip, if you are working from home or studying or so, is to have a clean workspace. Now if you have a clean and Cashew, stay away. If you have a clean and well-organized workspace, it will make you feel better about getting to work and actually doing the work. So I'm going to clean up my workspace now, make it look a little better, and then I'm going to do some editing. You could probably find something better to clean the desk with than this, but the point is, have a clean workspace so that you will feel more motivated to actually get something done. I'm just honestly lazy to get up, which is bad. Should not be demonstrating that in this video. But we'll ignore that for a moment, right? And now, clean workspace. Time to edit. I'm also going to use the time to check up on some of my students and all of that. But I like having a good spot. I sometimes work in my bedroom on the bed, but I have found that I feel more productive when I come and sit at the desk. And I feel like I'm getting more done. So guys, tip number 7, I believe that's where we are now. So feeling happier, more fulfilled while you're home on quarantine is also to set realistic goals for your day. So let's say you get up and you know you have to do 5 things today, or you have to do 5 things during this week. Then a good thing would be to set some smaller goals for each day. You can set them every morning, you can set goals for the week, whatever it might be. But I know for me, I love checking off boxes. So once I know I accomplished something, it gives me great joy to be able to go and cross it off or check it off, or whatever it is. So you can try that with your goals. So you set goals for each day. So like for today, I had goals to post work for my students. So I did that. I also had goals to edit and various other things. So I put those goals, and you could try and be very specific with your goals so that you know when you reach them. But the key is to set realistic goals that you know you can actually accomplish today, so that you don't get demotivated and feel down, but at the same time you don't want the goals to be too easy, because then you're not challenging yourself. So give it a try and see if that helps you as well. Make sure that you're eating properly. In conjunction with drinking water and making sure that you're flushing out the toxins, you want to make sure that you're eating well and that you're putting good nutrients into your body. What we eat reflects in how we feel. So if you're eating well, then you are more likely to feel good about yourself and really push into whatever you're doing. At the same time, again, I will say don't overeat because then you'll feel sucky, and don't eat too much crap. But during this time, it is totally understandable if you need to snack on some chips or something. I have been totally loving my chips lately. So whatever it is that you find that you love to snack on, you can snack on it, but of course in moderation. Make time to have fun. Regardless of why you're at home, whether it is that you're working, studying, whatever, you want to make time every day to enjoy the day. After all, life is short. We don't know if we have tomorrow. We don't even know if we have 10 minutes from now. So you still want to make time in each day to enjoy that day. So whether it is that you're playing a game on your phone or playing a game with your family members, if you're lucky enough to have family members with you, or if you're watching one of your favorite shows, if you're working on something that you like to do, like maybe a skill, like playing an instrument, drawing, writing, whatever it might be, it is so important that you find time to do things that fulfill you, because those things will make you feel better about yourself. So imagine if you play the piano or you play some instrument and you're able to perfect a song, then you're going to feel great. Or if you are into writing and you're able to write a beautiful poem, like my brother writes poems and he is amazing at them, and it helps him to feel better and to feel more optimistic about everything that's happening. Or maybe you like to play games on your phone and you're able to beat a level that you couldn't beat before, and you're like, yes, I beat that level, you know. Or even if it's something as simple as just putting on Netflix and watching your favorite show and just getting lost in it for 40 minutes or 20 minutes or however long the show is. But find time to do things that bring you joy, because it's so important. Right now, it's so easy to feel down and just out of it. But if you do the things that you enjoy, then I believe that you're going to have a much better day. Find ways to feed yourself, not physically. We spoke about that already. But you find ways to feed yourself in ways that will bring you joy. And the final tip that I will share in this video is to make sure that you are getting lots of rest. So at the end of each day, try and go to bed at a reasonable hour so that you can wake up early the next day to really get moving quickly. I have started using the bedtime app on my iPhone. I really feel like it helps me to know that, okay, every night at 11:15, because I've set it from 11 to 7 right now, just so that I wake up in time so that I can be available to my students during the school day and all of that. And sleep is so important. Not only does it help us to look younger and fresher and feel better, but it's also really helpful when it comes to memory and just making sure that everything that we have learned, if you're a student, that all the stuff that you spend the day pounding into your brain actually stays in your brain. It helps for muscle growth. It's so important that you take the time to rest. Sleep is crucial. We all need to sleep, and I believe that having a set schedule really helps with your mood. Since I have started going to bed at 11 and waking at 7, I feel like I am getting more done in my day, which is helping with my mood, and it's making me just a better, more fun person to be around, in my opinion. So I hope you like those tips. Let me know in the comment section what other things I could do or you can do to feel better during this quarantine time and be more productive and happy and all of that. And of course, like this video if you enjoyed it so that I will know, and subscribe if you're new so that you don't miss any future videos. So I thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Oh, and guys, here's a bonus. I just finished cleaning and I'm feeling really just so bonus tip is to take a shower. I know it seems simple, but sometimes when you're stuck at home you think, oh, I don't need to shower, I'm not seeing anyone, I'm not going anywhere, or whatever the case might be. I mean, I don't think that. I live in a hot climate. I need to shower every day, more than once, usually more than once a day, like morning, night, sometimes even in the middle of the day, you know, because it's hot. But depending on where you live, sometimes you might feel like it's cold or whatever the case is, and you might feel like not taking a shower. But take a shower. I'm telling you, it will just improve your mood. I'm so excited to get into the shower now and wash all this gunk off and feel renewed. But anyway, that was a bonus tip. So yeah, bye.